What is up, guys? Madman12 here with another video on the Alienware Alpha. First of all, let me say Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope that you guys all had a good Merry Christmas. You can see, the triangle on the Alienware Alpha is green and the Alienware head is red. I'm going to reverse those colors later on. And this video is about my final thoughts on what I think about the Alienware Alpha, how it performs, how it runs, and my opinion. Now, the question is this for you? Again, I could only just give out my opinion about the Alienware Alpha, and let me put the camera down on the tripod. Bear with me. Okay, so here's my opinion on the Alienware Alpha. Okay, I think this machine is a very good machine. It's a kick-ass machine. I had no issues with it whatsoever. And let me say, for the people who are bashing it, oh yeah, fuck the Alienware Alpha, I could build a better computer and this and that. Okay, so you can build a better computer. Good for you. Go do it then. Okay, so for me, in my opinion, this machine kicks fucking ass. I've had so much fun with it. I turn the shit on every day. Every single day I use it. And I've had no issues with it whatsoever. Only issue I had was installing Crysis, Crysis, the first Crysis. Getting it to run. It didn't really want to start up. So that and Crysis 2 with the checkpoint, that was the only problems that I had with it. Now, as far as people saying that they could build a better PC and they're bashing it, or people who are bashing it that never even had it, don't even listen to those fucking people. It's just fucking retarded. For example, when I was doing my unboxing video of the Alienware Alpha, one moron came to my video and was like, wow, what a waste of fucking money, like what the fuck. And then I replied to him and told him some shit. I forgot. Anyway, but it's there on the video thing. But this machine it's a little beast in a box, man. Like the small form factor, I got it because of the portability. Like I could take it to my boy's crib. I could take it to my cousin's crib. I can go to anybody's house with it and just plug it in. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Load it up. And you got all your PC games on there. Now the problem with the desktop mode for certain games like Far Cry 4 or Titanfall is that, yeah, you're gonna need a keyboard and a mouse for you to use Uplay and Origin, because they haven't really worked it out yet. I'm not sure if they did, but once you get past that, like the keyboard and the mouse thing doesn't even matter. I ordered a small little, I think it's called a keyboard. It's a mini keyboard with the little mouse pad on it. I'm waiting for it to come in. It hasn't come in yet. Anyway, as you can see from my videos, that all the gameplay I posted, every game has been of this year, 2014, and I posted it gameplay on the Alienware Alpha. I've had really no problems with it. I mean, I was able to play Crysis 2, Crysis 3. Even on very high, Crysis 3 ran incredibly good, but the sad part about it was just that the frames were like in the teens, but it was still playable, which was crazy. Now, for people that are saying the hardware is a little obsolete on the Alienware Alpha, I'm going to agree to an extent. Just the video card, just the GPU, it just cannot be upgraded. That's the only sad thing about the Alienware Alpha. Everything else, upgrading the RAM, the hard drive, the CPU. I mean, of course, if you have an i5 or an i3. Personally, for the people that are thinking about getting this, I would say get it. It's a hell of a machine. But I would also say this is for people who already have a very good gaming desktop and you just want something unique. And I know what people are going to say. Oh yeah, but Madman, why did you get an Alienware Alpha? Because I felt like it. That's number one. Number two, I already have a nice gaming desktop, which I'll show you guys in a few. And again, yeah, people talk about the hardware's a little behind. Yeah, that is true. But it's like anything else. I mean, if you go to Best Buy, pick up a nice gaming laptop with a 980M, yeah, you're going to be able to play some games for a little while. Up until the point they come out with so many different games, that's going to destroy, you know, it's going to destroy the hardware and the laptop that you buy, because the hardware that you buy in the laptop is going to be obsolete within 6 months. And people that have been building computers for a long time, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And people that have been hardcore PC gamers, you guys know exactly also what I'm talking about, because I'm a hardcore PC gamer. And let me tell you something, I got the machine just to game, not even to do video editing or, I mean, yeah, I upload some YouTube videos of the gameplay on the alpha that I did. And listen, I've had no problems with it. I love it, I'm happy with it, and let me tell you, it's been running like a, you know what, like a fucking horse, man. And again, for people that are gonna say, yeah, man, you know, you could have built a better PC. Again, I have already a nice gaming desktop PC that I built back in 2008. Again, I'm gonna show you guys in a few. And my thoughts on it is, if you're gonna get it, skip the i3. Definitely skip the i3. Don't fuck with a dual core. Why? Dual core is obsolete already. 4 gigs of RAM on a dual core, obsolete. Of course, you're not going to be able to play any games. It's recommended that you jump to an i5 with 8 gigs of RAM, or the i7 with the 8 gigs of RAM. They should have just did those two models. I mean, there was no sense of Alienware to even release a dual core. Even they know that's not going to last. Now again, I was thinking about at the beginning getting an i3 just to upgrade it and say, yeah, you know what, I can upgrade it later. But I did the math, and Intel CPUs are very expensive. I did the math and I was like, damn, you know what, I might as well just, I mean, shit, for a couple of $100 more, why not just get the i7 model and just get the shit over with, rather than having to keep opening the shit up and putting the RAM in and then closing it, opening it again, change the hard drive, open it again and change the RAM. And you know, I mean, what the hell. I mean, I only had to open mine up maybe just, I mean, I would say like twice just to upgrade the RAM, change the hard drive, but that's about it. I didn't open it anymore. Maybe one more time, because I'm definitely gonna get an SSD, because I have the Seagate 1 terabyte. What is it? It's a Seagate 1 terabyte hybrid hard drive. And Alienware, I felt they could have went with a hybrid hard drive rather than giving a slow 5400 RPM hard drive. But I know why they did it. It's you know, they're not that expensive and it's easier that way. I mean, if they would have put an SSD, then the price on the, you know, on the price on the Alienware Alpha would have been so fucking high that people would have just been like, oh, fuck this. So, but again, I'm glad I got it. I got no regrets. I got it. I'm very happy with it. And all the gameplay videos, as you guys been seeing, has been of 2014. It's been running games off the hook. Shadow Modar, I could say, it's not that it's really struggling at 1080p with the resolution really bumped up, but it's kind of, it's a heavy load for it. But if you lighten it up, then it's playable. Maybe like 900p, even 1080p. You can do 1080p, but you definitely got to lower it down, mess with the settings, tweak it a little bit. This is definitely good for hardcore gamers. Again, this I would recommend this Alienware Alpha to somebody who's going to do video editing, who's going to do photo editing. You could also do music with it if you want to. For instance, if you have Sonar 7 and you decide you want to install Sonar 7, you know, you can, again, the sound card is not the best for music, it's mediocre, but you know, I mean, you know, you can mess with it. As far as me having any problems, I didn't have no issues at all with it. It runs my games, I could say about 90%, 95% really well. I've had no problems with it. As far as crashing, the only thing, Crysis 2 did crash because of the checkpoint thing, which was bizarre. the first Crisis I went to run and it didn't want to run it again because it's Windows 8.1. And this, you know what? This is another thing that I wish that Microsoft would work on when they do Windows 10. I hope they're not finished with it yet or rushing the damn shit. And then they're gonna release a Windows 10.8 or some shit, or 10.2. What they should do is, there's a lot of people who game, and of course you got some gamers that, you know, they feel, hey, okay, I'm gonna buy this game, and then they beat it, and of course if it's not tied to the Steam account, then yeah, okay, you know, they're gonna sell it or whatever. But then you got PC gamers that have the older games that they recommend you have Windows XP, or, you know, let's say Windows Vista, which is already way obsolete now, Windows Vista and XP. Microsoft should just say, you know what, we should make an operating system that older games can recognize it as being like it's XP, but it'll run it on the newer version of Windows, rather than, you know, having to say, damn, let's keep, you know, like so many different PCs with different operating systems around. And again, I mean, yeah, I've gotten, you know, older laptops and stuff, but as far, you know, with the games that run on XP, I do have my laptop with XP on it just in case. I never got rid of it. I could have easily sold it, but again, if you're gonna play older games on the newer machine, it's not gonna work. You guys that have, you know, that have been gaming for years, hardcore PC gamers, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Again, the hardware is a little behind. It really is. Just the GPU is a little behind. That's the only thing I can say that's behind on the Alienware Alpha. But it's like anything else. Even if you happen to get a laptop with a 980M, yeah, you're going to be good for a while. But again, that hardware is going to be obsolete within 6 months. And why? Because this is the way the technology works. You know, it advances that way. And for those of you who are new to the, you know, new to PC gaming, here's a story. I remember when I went to get Thief Deadly Shadows. Again, I've been gaming for years, man, years. And no, I'm not that old, but you know, I've been around for a while, man, gaming, and I love it, man. It's, you know, it's, anybody that games knows it's just something very entertaining. So anyway, I went to get Thief Deadly Shadows in May of 2004, and I remember going to GameStop and getting it, and I was like, damn, what the hell? Like, I was online, and all of a sudden, I'm telling the guy, listen, I'm here to get Thief Deadly Shadows. He's like, hold on, last copy, lucky me. Anyway, I bring it back to the house. The first disc has an option that you can check your hardware. Of course, like an ass, I didn't do that. So I'm thinking, let me go install the game and I'm gonna play it right away. I hit a fucking wall, because come to find out, when I installed the game, I got ready to play it. It's like your video card doesn't support Pixel Shader 2.0. I was like, or 1.0. I was like, what the fuck is Pixel Shader? Are you serious? So I just got a new game, and now I gotta get a new fucking video card in order for me to play it. So that's the story. Yeah, I had to go through that. Now the way these games are getting, they're getting so demanding with the video cards. It's fucking insane. There's no way I'm gonna go out there, purchase a fucking 4 GB of VRAM NVIDIA 980 GTX video card and put it in the desktop just to play like 1 or 2 fucking games for $500. That's fucking insane. I mean, it's insane. And again, us PC, excuse me 1 second, guys. Again, I apologize about that. Yes, I do have the James Bond shit on my cell phone. You know, it's crazy, because the hardware, no matter how you look at it, you can bash the Alpha all you want, but at the same time, the hardware on a newer laptop is going to become obsolete. It's going to be exactly alike. The only difference is that you'll be able to play for a little while longer than the Alpha. That's about it. Now, as far as the desktop, yeah, a desktop is always going to win, because you can always upgrade the RAM. your GPU and the CPU, or you can swap out the whole motherboard and get yourself a whole new motherboard with a new CPU anytime. And that's cool. Why? Because desktops are really cool. But I got the Alienware Alpha because the portability. I could take it anywhere, and it's so small, compact, and it's so sleek. You can't carry a fucking desktop, throw it in your book bag and say, yo, let me be out and take this shit to my friend's house. Do you fucking know that you're either going to need a hand truck to carry that shit? I mean, there's no fucking way you're going to carry that shit over your shoulder. Plus, I like the Alienware Alpha because I don't want to carry some heavy-ass laptop neither. Of course, these laptops now, they're getting thinner and thinner and thinner. The Alienware Alpha, Alienware, I got to give you guys a shout out and say thank you for making such a wonderful small form factor gaming PC console. Nobody else has done it. Now, of course, later on, people might see that like Razer and say, damn, you know what, now let's do that. But I feel this is the beginning of the small form factor resolution, a small form factor, you know, this is like the beginning, and this is going to evolve now into something more. Because if Alienware did it, other people are going to do it. And I hope that Alienware releases the next Alienware Alpha with a better GPU that's upgradable, that you could say, damn, you know what? Let's do it. Let's make a new one. You know, let's make a version 2 of it. But this time the video card is upgradable. That's going to be that's going to fly off their fucking warehouse, their shelves. And even if they can do it where that it's upgradable, that you can use the it's called the amplifier, that you know that you can use a desktop video card to it and connect it. That I would love to see that shit. That would be incredible. Or even making the Alpha that you can just take the video card out this time, and guess what? Now you can upgrade the video card. That'll make a hell of a difference. And I'm gonna cut this video short because I've been rambling on about it, but that is my thought on the Alienware Alpha. My final thought is, it really is worth getting. Again, if you're a hardcore gamer and you already have a nice gaming laptop, and again, even if you're a casual gamer, and I mean, you know, you don't have to be a hardcore gamer to get the Alienware Alpha. I mean, if you do video editing, it's perfect for that. If you do photo editing, it's perfect for that. If you want to do hardcore gaming, it's perfect for that too. You know, if you're a hardcore gamer. Again, to the people that are bashing it that never had it, oh, yeah, the Alienware Alpha is a piece of shit, or this and that, or I won't spend my money on it, or, you know what, I could build a better PC. Fuck you. Because I'm a PC technician. Yes, I could build a better PC, but not in that small form factor. Excuse me for saying fuck you, but it's true because, I mean, I can't stand the shit. And again, people... I mean, morons come to my video, like one moron came again, and he was like, wow, what a waste of money. Did you give me the fucking money to buy it? No, you didn't, you fucking dick. Anyway, it's a great machine, and I really think that you should get it. If you're thinking about getting it, I would say go with it, get it. You're not going to regret it. It's a hell of a little machine. It's great for the living room. I mean, you can, I mean, even if you don't want to set it up in the living room, you go, you know what, I want to set it up in the bedroom. You can go right there, set it up in the bedroom, or, you know, in the living room, wherever you want to, you know, wherever you want to set it up at. It's so portable, you can take it to anybody's house. There's no way you're going to find something in, you know, in a small box like this that's going to kick ass. And to me, I think this is just the beginning. This is going to evolve into something great. I can see other companies doing it. Again, I know you have Asus. They have the little small one, which is, I think it's called the ROG, what is it? ROG G8 or some shit like that. Then they have the G21, which is like kind of like the size of the PS3 or some shit like that, or the Xbox One. It's like a bigger desktop. I think it's Alienware's counterpart of, what is it, the X51 or some shit like that. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble on much longer. It's a great machine. I love it. I use it. I have no issues with it. And you should get it. You should definitely get it. If you're thinking about getting it and you know you don't want to get it, I mean, you also have Saber. Saber has their own little Steam box too. Asus has their own also. I mean, you know, you have to make the choice what's right for you. Again, for me, I got the Alienware Alpha because it's small, it's portable, compact, and I just love the small form factor size. I mean, it's just fucking insane. Anyway, stay tuned for my next video, which I'm going to talk about retail games, installing retail games versus downloading Steam-based games, or downloading you know, like the game from Origin or Uplay. Anyway, stay tuned for that video. It's going to be coming up, and I want to tell you guys Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. In case I don't hear from those who posted on my video, just want to tell you guys thank you once again. I appreciate all the good comments, all the nice things that you guys have said. You know, it's crazy. You know, just to see how this, I'm just excited for the Alpha, because just to see the way this is going to evolve into something larger, that other companies are going to start doing it. And before I go, let me show you guys the gaming desktop that I built back in 2008. And I know what you guys are going to say. Oh, yeah, 2008, that shit is old. Yes, I keep my stuff protected because that's me. I like to keep my stuff protected. Let me take the plastic off this way you guys can get an idea. And yes, I use the Pivia Junior Telstar, I think it is, the case. And I built this PC back in 2008. The last video card I upgraded to was a 450 GTS. And yeah, it's an old video card now. It's obsolete, but from the time I got it on sale, man, for a hell of a price. And let me tell you, man, it really kicked ass and it ran really good. And I had no problems with it whatsoever. But anyway, I'm going to end off the video here. I want to tell you guys again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later, guys.